Oh, it just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, from X and Lord Doomcock.
Oh my God.
We have a pizza commercial in Espanol, as the title of this video is as well, that looks better than anything we've seen in any of the trailers for the new Fantastic Four movie. So what the actual is going on? I'm trying not to cuss in the first 3 minutes.
Oh,
Let's see if it's going to work.
Yeah. How courteous of you.
Oh, isn't it though?
Oh my God. Dude, okay, so yeah, Giganto.
And I don't care if he looks...
Really?
He looks like a claymation monster, but I don't care. It looks cool, because it's something that looks Fantastic Four-like, out of everything.
It was very, very much like straight off the cover of Fantastic Four #1.
Or the one that John Bryan did, or the one that Alex Ross did, yeah.
Yeah, the different versions.
Yes, but no, exactly, the Jack Kirby one.
But, I mean, its face especially.
Oh, beautiful. Because it's kind of...
Its body was a little more detailed and kind of, refined or whatever. But what? It was still...
I like that, yeah.
Unquestionably.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
But it was for a...
Spanish...
it was in Spanish.
In Espanol.
And
for Little Caesars.
It's a Little Caesars
that
ad.
isn't out yet.
We didn't see the ad. He wasn't able to show the ad.
But
he just showed a couple of screenshots.
I did have a picture of the pizza box.
And so he mentioned that apparently this is not like clips from the movie. It's an original
for the pizza commercial
sequence put together for this ad.
Yeah.
Which is most likely why Pedro Pascal is not in it.
Well, who cares?
Because they didn't want to pay him whatever exorbitant rate he asked for to do the endorsement.
He can go take a fly right off the short pier.
I mean,
after 3 minutes, it's going to be a cacophony of
conspicuously absent.
That's all right.
From the footage, yeah, but still, that tells you it's not footage from the film.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they all got paid.
Do you like the Fantasticar? There's only one answer.
I'm a little mixed.
Okay, well, that's not quite the right answer. The correct answer is no.
It is yes or no, right?
Because the correct answer is no, because it should be the old bathtub, like they had in the the Deadpool film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's proven that can be done.
Well,
so why not do it?
I'm just wondering if they have multiple different cars like that. Yeah. Maybe that's not the Fantastic car that we all know and love. It might have been just their sedan. Their
transformable sedan.
Their regular car that they just take wherever they go.
How is it that they have a flying car in the 60s and we still don't have flying cars? What the actual fuck?
Right? Where's my flying car, goddammit?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, we hit the 3-minute mark, kids, so it's all right now. That was hard. So.
Oh, come on, man.
Seriously.
So, I'm thinking either one of two things, okay? That the Giganto creature does have some kind of an appearance in the film that maybe they've been keeping a lid on.
Yeah.
Or maybe the turd hasn't been polished quite enough yet.
But like he said, the marketing people, if you had that, wouldn't you put that out in the trailers?
No, they're relying too much on Silver Surfette and Galactus.
Ugh.
Putting butts in the seats.
But that doesn't even... And if you have... All right, so then if you have the Mole Man, or at least the Mole Man's monsters, the Deviants, the Deviant Mutates, which he is one of, why just not go with that? Roger Corman did, and he didn't have the budget for Giganto, or any of the other one.
Right. And what he did wasn't really the Mole Man story.
Yeah.
But it was pretty similar.
Yeah.
No, dude.
And if you haven't seen
not kidding. If it was me, it would be the Fantastic Four #1.
Totally.
In live action on the big screen. I would flesh out the Mole Man's backstory, give him some more, make him a more sympathetic character, show more of his reasons why he went.
What, like Penguin and Batman Returns?
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay.
Somewhat, yeah, because that's what happened. It was very similar.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the Roger Corman one, see the Roger Corman film.
Tim Burton may have been taking a lot from the Mole Man story in his iteration of the Penguin.
You said it, and I agree. Yeah,
Right. I mean, because it's very similar.
Yeah,
but it could be fleshed out, and dramatized for a film, and be made interesting, and dramatic, and
so back to the
and then with the monsters,
Yeah.
I mean, have him full on CBA look just like what Jack Kirby drew.
And
Just take them out of the panels of the book itself, and the colors, all the weird colors.
But I like the detail on the creature.
Yeah,
I don't mind more detail on.
Oh no, more detail on all of them in general.
Yeah.
So they look more like what the real creature
would look like.
Looks like, and in the way Kirby would have drawn that creature.
Back to this commercial in Espanol for Little Caesars. What is Marvel doing? What is Disney doing? Are they just cornholing it to get so they don't have to make these movies anymore? Because obviously somebody made the commercial.
That's the thing. Okay, now back to I digressed on the Mole Man there for a minute, but
I knew you would.
I could again too. I could go on for an hour about it.
I know he's one of your faves.
But that and it's Fantastic Four #1. First look at him. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so it's either the Giganto, maybe a flashback, just a fleeting glimpse of him in some, that this was one of their prior,
which they could
encounters, and just gloss over it. But either that or somebody at that ad agency
knew what the hell they were doing.
Yes. Yeah, came up with that and said,
which I'm probably it's probably B.
Whoever wrote that ad,
it was
and came up with that concept, regardless of
I love Domino's, but I might go get a Little Caesars pizza just because.
Are you gonna Little Caesars?
No, dude.
But yeah, somebody at the ad agency knew what the hell they were doing.
Yes.
And how is it that somebody at an ad agency, I know it's New York and all this sort of shit.
Man. Comic book fans come from all walks of life and all professions, and somebody.
That's not what I'm saying.
Who knew what the fuck was up?
Exactly. That's all.
Just happened to come up with this and be in a position to do it.
How is it that an ad agency could figure that out right out the get go? And how long has the MCU been going on?
It's called perspective. It's called. It's all how it's how this person looked at it.
But Marvel
and
Disney
Marvel themselves
should know how the fuck to do this.
Yes, they should.
Yes. And like Doomcock said, the only FF fans are going to be the ones watching the movie. But I'm an FF fan who will refuse to watch this abortion on celluloid or digital.
But Marvel and DC too, and Disney, they're all so corporate. So most of the execs that are in charge of any of this shit don't have a clue about the material. They're just there because they're
making money.
They're climbing that corporate ladder in that organization.
They're all a bunch of pedo mongoloids anyway.
I mean, Marvel wasn't always as corporate as they are. I mean, look at what they are now. Though
they were corporate in the '60s because that's why. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
or were they just more cutthroat because it was New York?
Yeah, but it was different, too, because all they were was the comic books.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it's Marvel Entertainment like it is now, with everything that they got their hands in.
So, since they have their hands in everything, shouldn't they be on top of it, everything, all the time, always and forever? It doesn't take cocaine kids to do your job correctly.
Right.
I'm just saying. No matter what Uncle Adolf and all the other Germans told you.
But then again, in the corporate world, they see these trends and they think, okay, we got to go follow these trends because this trend is happening. So you need to put more LGBTQ friendly stuff in your books because that's the trend going on right now. And we can't be left out on the cold.
Look where the comic book industry is now.
Right?
It's in the shitter.
And not to bash...
Yeah.
Not to bash, that level of representation, but not that it's, but
you mean like the representation in Ironheart? No, because there's a tranny. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah.
I'm not opposed, and no offense, to LGBTQ
I don't
community.
even care about if they're offended, because
No,
whatever.
No offense.
Because I'm just tired of it. You're just people like everybody else. You're not special. I'm not special. Eric's not special. We're all just peoples. Get over yourself.
I was just using it as an example, and race is an example. I mean, when Marvel went to Jack Kirby and said they wanted to see more white people in the Black Panther, the next issue that came out was Black Panther versus the KKK. That's how he put more white people in that book. So, I mean...
So anyway, what do you think about this?
The comics have always been progressive and all that. And
what do you guys think about this thing on X and on Doomcock's channel about the Espanol Little Caesars pizza commercial showing something that should have been in the trailers of the Fantastic Four movie?
Should have been the first thing you saw.
Absolutely.
Serious. Should have been the first image you got was Giganto, dude.
Exactly.
Straight from the first look at the book when you look at the front cover.
That's how you sell a book, is whatever's on the cover.
Yeah, dude.
With
You
that,
can't judge a book by its cover, but you can sell one with it.
like, share, subscribe.